Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing like a 2020 closeout video. So we're gonna go through some of the good pages I have in my bullet journal, and then we're gonna go right into like recaps. So this is the first page I ever did. I really like it. It was really creative at the time, and I can't believe I actually did all this. It's actually really cool that I did. And I'm just gonna peek. Oh yeah, these are the YouTube videos. I still haven't filled this out. I still have to write in November and December's. But I think November I really listened to. It was probably just Jessie Rhea song. Like I don't think I listened to much variance in music, but I think it was Jessie Rhea's. But for December it was definitely Kalani, and it's so funny because Kalani was September. So that's how I guess you can describe that month. I basically did it as what describes that month. I have to continue filling out my YouTube video list. And then these are just more pretty pages I have that I put up on my Instagram. I think I have one of my favorites right here. This one. This one's my favorite because I think I tried doing watercolors here with the clouds, and then I just incorporated a whole bunch of washi tape. Now I know to relax with the washi tape. This one's ugly. Oh my god, should have blurred that out, but whatever. And then this one. I want this one to come out so good. This one has actually a video up on my YouTube channel because I tried to do this before in a sketchbook and it looks fine, and then my markers, like, but whatever. It happened. It was a moment. This one was my witchy theme one about dreams and manifesting, which is actually in my 2021 bullet journal. So I'm gonna use, I got a second sticker sheet from Sticky Club that I plan on using for 2021. Then we're gonna skip over this page. And then more, oh, this is my Hill House work. It's so ugly. I think this one's better than this one because I couldn't do Nell's face. And oh my god, look at that. Transfer. Cool. And more November. Oh, October. Oh, oops. Look at that. I thought it was November. It's funny because that's what happened in November. Still now in December, and we're like, what is happening with our United States government? This was a crappy. I'm so sorry, friend. I'll redo this one for you. You know who you are. Pen testing burnout. More pictures. These are actually of me. So November, friend. It's November. I don't think I really try. Oh, my Halsey one. Oh my god, yes, this one right here is my baby, because if I pop in a clip here now, I actually did a painting of this cover exactly. Try to, but paint the picture of this cover, and I still have to actually paint her back cover so it can have two paintings back to back like that. So that's also something cool I'm really trying to accomplish, probably 2021 because it's too late for 2020. And then this is December stuff. I really didn't do much with December. Like, look, I gave up halfway through. I was really trying to document my mood tracker. This is actually a mood tracker. And each of these represent a mood, I think. Yeah. Anxious, happy, sad, and okay. I think those were the basic moods. And basically every single one of them has been okay. Except for like the 2 days I was happy. Mostly happy because this one has okay in it. Wow. And then finals happened, this happened, actually pop-up picture here because I incorporated this kind of art, whatever art thing I was doing, into an actual oil pastel painting, I would say, because they were like oil pastels when I was using them. So insert here. Really tried to do also a productivity tracker. This was probably during finals week. And I was writing like 5-page papers per every single day and then editing those papers to make them longer. So like most of these I got really good. Then it's like my markers, I got lost with markers I use. So now I just keep whatever markers I use for themes like this inside my pencil case until I just put them away. But my OCD brain has problems doing that. More stuff I try to do. It's just like, it shows up on camera, but to me in person it looks horrible. I guess it looks fine for how I'm viewing it right now. And then I was supposed to do a page here. I never got around to doing it because I got so busy, and that was at my Animal Crossing theme, which I think did a pretty good job doing the game sign, name, whatever. Yeah. It's like 8:55 in the morning. I am really in sleep last night, so we're trying to get this through. So this is actually the song I was listening to most. The Cupid's Curse, the Kalani Forest song. So I wrote it out really cute. I thought her side would be pink, and the bold thing I highlighted was her middle line. It's so funny. And then on this side, it was just black. I thought I should have did it blue, but whatever. And then I did red over the black, where it like contradicts what she says, whatever. So we're gonna go with that. More moods. I actually use my bullet journal more for ranting and like quick what is it, note taking? That's not note taking, like a diary, because I actually do have a diary, and I stopped using it like for 6 months. I think I like haven't had any entries, and instead I actually think I picked this up around the time I should have been writing in there. So all my bullet journal stuff actually happens to be mostly notes, and completely unintentional. I want to like start doing the bullet journal thing completely, but this is what I have for now. Merry Christmas. This is actually a postcard I used from Kawaii Pen Shop, and I had extras, so I decided just to put one here and then a stamp here, like I'm sending it to myself, to future me. Yeah, there we go. Look at that big brain. One of my favorite ones. I actually really did this recently at a kind of late night, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. kind of thing. And then, oh my gosh, mess. This was supposed to be like a really big page break, and I thought doing like the watercolor like transfer, like plastics and rubbing markers on it and then like doing the thing would make it work. But I think I chose too dark colors, so like you can't even read the story I have here. And it's basically like a Persephone in Greek mythology. Persephone ate the pomegranate, and since that was a consequence, she had to stay with Hades for 6 months at a time. But since her mother had a problem with her being there, she killed off everything, which is actually the creation of the 4 seasons. So with that, she returns every 6 months. So from with Hades, she's with him from fall to winter, and then she goes back for springtime and summer, which is why we have such beautiful, loving looking flowers in life during that time, and everything dies when she's away from her mother. Like, so whatever, you can't even read it. Try again next time. My final spread for this year. So I actually think I'm doing pretty well here. I did my voiceover. Video drops today. Filming another video to hopefully post and edit tonight. This is that video, and then post it for New Year's. So I better get going. Okay, for this one, we're actually using the bullet journal colors I actually have for 2021. We're gonna close off 2020 with the colors I picked out. So getting all of them out from my pencil case. Okay, so these colors here, I have the bullet journal spread here. So what I'm gonna do is draw inspiration from that cat's planner. A future me at a cat's planner, and she did like a whole bunch of focus, like 2020 reflections. That's something else. You get the point. Just cat's planner. And so I'm gonna just do this real simply. I'm using a light blue marker, and I'm gonna do the same thing she did. Oh my god, but she used blue in hers. It's okay, my 2021 planner is different. I hope so. No, it's not. She did blue. Problem. It'll be fine. I also have this problem. Oh, that was my too much gene right there. With not writing straight. I think it's because of the way I'm angled and then the way I do things. It comes out awkward. So now this one looks awkward, but like whatever. So I'm gonna do that. Where's pen? Also need to get better pens. Future me, go to Target and get better pens when you can. So I'm gonna use these. This is my Sharpie Gel S Pen. These are really good. Like, I love the ink on this and it dries fast. I don't have to worry about smudging or anything. So this is the pen I use. And I'm not gonna make things so big. I'm actually just gonna I accomplished a lot for this year. So I think next year when everything gets better, I will do more. So this is gonna be, I think I felt, because I felt more than I got accomplished this year. So that one I'm actually gonna lay pretty big. I felt what else did we do? We did nothing. We absolutely did absolutely nothing. I felt. Oh, I created. Doesn't that do after I did? Yeah, different standpoint. I created. As you can tell, I don't plan things out. I just kind of go spur in the moment. Let's go record and film something. So if I had actually something planned, it might have been the Halsey Killing Boys October front page. That was the first thing I actually fully thought out and planned, and I was so upset when it happened because I didn't think it looked good enough. And then that's just my mindset. I do this every single video. My last video that's being uploaded today or being published today is actually talking about my existential crisis I had during it, and I'm still having it. So it's totally 2020. Like, it has to be. And then everyone on Twitter last night was like, the moon, it's happening. It's making all the things weird. And it's just like, you're probably right though. So I felt I created. I think that's really good. A good chunk for 2020. But I think on this page, I'm gonna do me, and then we're gonna get this dark one and go over it and make it like shadowy. Totally don't go with each other, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Make this work. Kind of carry over here and then shadow both sides. I like how I did that in this side, but now I'm gonna totally go on the opposite side and do the same, because everything seems to be on that side and now everything just looks weird. Congratulations, I played myself. I guess this would be like how everyone does these on Instagram and YouTube, where they do the voiceover while they're working, and mine is just so negative. So like, don't mind me being me, I guess. Yeah. If you're asking why I sound so quiet and why I'm doing the voiceover on my camera instead of like how I normally do on my phone, it's because I need to listen to music while I work, and I thought that if I recorded from my camera, you would hear every single sound and my voiceover would not count for absolutely jack. So I have earbuds connected to my phone. I'm listening to music, and right now you're just watching me because it's too quiet in my room. Dear future me. So simple. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, and whatever else I do afterwards, it will probably be posted on my Instagram. So for this, I'm just gonna leave it, because if I add more, I think I'm gonna ruin it. But I kind of want to do outlines. I think you'll see in Final Cut when I edit all this in. So dear future me, And then we're gonna grab this random Polaroid I have picture over here and trace it out. And we're gonna do that for all the months. Can I fit all of them in one page? You know what? No, because I'm gonna make this into like a 2-page parter. Probably will end up going into 3 because I want to document all the pictures and all of each month and have memories with them. So that's what we're gonna do. And I like how I'm doing this free range, no tracing, just grab the pen and go. I think that's how most of this was probably planned. Okay, so we're doing the first picture. I find that gluing these in happens to be the worst things ever because then you need extra security on them. So I actually ended up taping with washi tape over some of these. You see, there we go. I made the first mistake. Actually, if I incorporate that, it looks like a line. I don't even think you can see that right now. Oh, there you go. First mistake. So we're gonna do that. We're actually, you know, string them along like lines. So there's 12 months of the year. We divide that by 3. That's like 3 pages. Cool. So let's continue. Oh my god, did I just do math on spot? I'm horrible at math. That's why I decided to bachelor in English. My lines are so horrible. Look at this. Not a professional, guys. Just here doing this for fun and being stressed out. Why can't I do this? It's like tracing your hand. You get to the other side where you have to do the other side and it just comes out so horrible. Hopefully I can cover that up. Oh yeah, that's my Black Widow picture. Cool. Move this one all the way up here. My music is so sad right now. Why? You know what YouTube Music needs? Like how Spotify, I think it's Spotify. It lets you know what song you listen to most throughout the month. And I need that from YouTube Music because it's like I go through moods so often. But I know there's always that one song I listen to. So I wonder what it is without having to be like a guessing game on top of my head. Like, oh yeah, you listen to this song throughout this whole entire month. And then we're gonna do this one here. If this ever like reaches views, I'm so sorry to dear future viewers who find me so boring. I normally call myself a bullshit artist because I do things half-assed all the time and I'm so shocked when they work out so well. And if you know that about me, you know I do my college papers the exact same way, but with the confidence, it's really good. Okay, this one's wonky. It's okay. We'll make some of the borders look creative when I go over them in marker. Okay, so that let me fill this in. There you go. My birth month should be my favorite color. February, March. I know so many people have probably done this by now, but since I'm finally catching up on my Slack game, I'm doing this now, and then we're gonna go. Oh, I actually did that unplanned. Huh, look at that, April. Probably will do something later. Okay, April. It's funny because I think I might be doing this wrong. I am planning this out to be vertically, but I think some of mine are horizontal. Do I spice it up for this side? No, I'm just gonna keep it vertical. So the bottom one was last, on top now. I also can cover up the lines with washi tape. I always like forget I do things. So you know what? Maybe the mess ups, the fuck ups will be covered up with washi tape. Anything you guys doing for New Year's? I plan on being with family. I mean, obviously we're still in quarantine, so that's that. I honestly hope 2021 would be better. Oh my god, there was a meme going around saying, did you realize that when we turn to 2021, it literally just says 2021, and it's like, you know what? 2020 did win, but like, there were some successes that everyone I think had at some point during 2020. So like, sure, 2020 was an awful year, but we got through it. Can I like trace this now? Like, hello. Oh, the thing I was finally complaining about in my last video, which is probably why this video is working out so well for my camera, is because I actually got a second tripod. So my camera's on the better tripod and the lighting's on this side. I think you can obviously tell, but to me, but whatever. And I guess spoilers. Did you watch Wonder Woman 1984? It was, I had such high hopes for it. I guilt tripped someone to watch it with me because I was like, yo, this is not fair. I normally see movies day of release or the weekend of release, and I normally go cosplay dressed up and like surprising people. I get weird looks from people all the time whenever I go out dressed up. So that happened, and I made someone so guilty that I think we actually got to watch it online together, and I had something. It was Christmas. I had to go see my grandma, and he had to go out and see his family. And yo, it was such a waste of time. I was like, so sorry, I wasted your time. I like halfway throughout the movie, I was like, I should have just watched it by myself with my mom. My mom still hasn't seen it because she's been so busy lately that I was like, you'll fall asleep during this movie. We're not watching it. And lo and behold, and most people feel mixed reviews about it. Like my aunt, who I saw the first one with, she said that she didn't like it. She was like, oh, I didn't meet up to the first one. Now, I could rant about this throughout this whole entire video, but like the writing needed a little help. For a 2.5-hour movie, Endgame did more. You get Marvel fan over here, but like DC movies kind of have been slacking for me. I think I even said the same thing with Birds of Prey. Like DC movies try to like, I think it's because of it's the woman empowerment movies. Never saw Superman versus Batman. Batman versus Superman. Never saw it, but like April, May. It just doesn't appeal to me the same way Marvel does their movies. Like DC and Marvel are always competing against each other, but honestly, Marvel got the better movies. Marvel got the better cast lining up. And right now, I think they were doing the Batman Robert Pattinson movie, and it doesn't appeal to me. There is no hope. May, June. Like, it just doesn't work. July, August. I always have a problem doing capital A's, but like, that looks fine to me. We know this is a G. I'll fix that later. But anyway, movies. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 3 pages. I still got a long way to go in this little bullet journal, but I'll keep that for myself because I already did 2021. So it was like, as I said, Endgame did way better than I can say for Wonder Woman. Like, I really planned Wonder Woman to be great. Like, the first one, all the fighting scenes. And I think the one I really like from Wonder Woman was that trench scene. It was Dead Man's Land and they're going through it, and the camera and angle and lighting and everything was nice. I'm not a movie buff, but like, or know anything about filming and camera, all that stuff. but like that one did it really good. And I was so upset. Like, I guess you got that little clip of Wonder. Oh, I'm not talking about the opening scene for Wonder Woman, the Olympic one. I guess it was also nice to see Wonder Woman's aunt again, but to me, it wasn't really necessary. Like, we said goodbye to her in the first film is what made her character development so good. So for her to be like reminiscing about these memories, and it's kind of it lacked. It looked stupid. And then on top of that, the character progression Wonder Woman faces seems like she didn't have any at all, and it was just her voicing over that, and we don't even know what time period she's voicing over in. Because when we last see her, it's Christmas time, and there's nothing remotely interesting at the end of the film. Like, you thought that she went through all this for nothing because everything's still the same, and I had problems with Barbara's character and Pedro Pascal's. I can never remember Pedro Pascal's character name, but all I know is that he points and does that, and I really found that irritating. And I was like, if someone ever does that to me, they're being punched in the throat immediately, no questions asked. I'm so mean. I'm so mean with everything. But like, for I guess a Christmas movie, for fans, did I actually learn that? Yes. For fans to get something to watch that hasn't been in theaters, and like, or they have the options to like safely go to movie theaters, I guess it was okay. But like, these DC films slack so hard. I'm not watching the really released version of Justice League just because I don't care. Oh, the only movie I actually watched, I think, proudly, besides Green Lantern. Oh my god, I can get the shade already. People watch this and think that I loved Green Lantern, but it was Aquaman. And besides the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy, who doesn't love the Christian Bale Batman? I don't know anyone who doesn't, but that was the last thing I remember watching in movie theaters was Aquaman. I feel like I can do a story time on how many dates I've been on into movie theaters and which movies I've seen, but that would be like tea. And I don't think anyone's that interested in it. But if you are, I can always do story times. I'm looking to like do interesting things on the channel, so I guess this voiceover would lead into that. 30 minutes, and I need one more in here. Hopefully this catches on camera. Okay, we're gonna stop it here and start a new one. Actually, let me write in the months. So August, that was this one. We need this color. August, September, October, November, December, okay. Okay, so update. So I went over each of these in black marker. I'm gonna do this now. So this one drawn from here, I'm gonna do this and like connect them as if they were on string. So this one can go up here, and then this one can go there. Actually, that's really cute. Let me incorporate that. So this one goes this way because it goes down. So from here, oh, this is a long line, shit. So I think it was like here. I'm gonna just curl it up, and then corners meet, go up. We're gonna get creative with this. I need to be more creative. So here's that, and then we're gonna connect this one like just like that. And then which one's this way? This one's right there. So we're gonna just line that right there, and then because it's like right there, I would say, and then down. up, down, and then curl it up because then it ends. So start to end, this will be inserted with pictures with little brief descriptions bottom, top, wherever it coincides with. Then I set a goals page for 2021. I think I didn't do that for the new one. But what I did was I messed up this one, so I try to like cover it up. It doesn't really look covered up, but like just know it was meant to be cute. This one actually came out really cute. I actually really like how this life turned out, YouTube and health. So for school, I'm obviously my junior year of college. This is my second semester of that. Then my life needs to be sorted out, and then I have goals for my YouTube page for next year. That's gonna go here. And then health. I mean all types of health, mental, physical, spiritual. I think that's also something else I need to work on. Because what you wish for, you manifest for in your life. And I'm Spanish. So to me, it's like if I dream those things, they'll come true. And I really need to do that and connect with that spiritual side of my intuition. Not tuition, because tuition's a lot. Intuition is the one I'm looking for. And then I think I'm just gonna leave the rest of the pages as is for now. Probably will make a New Year's Eve post in here, and then when I get back, make a New Year's Day one, because my best friend died on New Year's Day, so that will be a memoriam for her. And then I guess just other types of notes I will put in, because I already set up my 2021 bullet journal. And I guess that's a really good end for 2020. Like, anything else that could be documented and shown will probably be more in 2021, since I started this only in September. So I did this much of my bullet journal. This is what I still have left, but these pages will be filled up quickly anyway. So I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This was really fun. This has been a hard year, but I'm really glad I picked this up, and I'm really glad to start engaging more in the community. Well, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for being my followers. I hope you have a safe and happy new year. And like that 2021 is better, and for you, better for everyone, and that we can just get on, especially